Marvel dug themselves into an enormous hole after the Infinity Saga. They released way too much content, and let's be real, they focused more on the Disney Plus shows, and even then, only a few of them landed. And then that's when we felt like the movies were taking a backseat. And up until Guardians 3, it was all garbage, really. From Guardians 3 onwards, aside from the Marvels, everything has been pretty consistent now. And the biggest problem in that, yes, somewhat was quality, but it was lack of direction. Nothing felt connected, characters were not interacting with each other, and it almost felt like the TV shows kind of mattered more than the movies did. And I really explicitly remember telling myself, listen, phase 1 and 2 also didn't have all those great bright spots. There were only a few good movies in those phases as well. So I said, don't worry, they're going to figure it out. But the problem here is that they never did. So what did they do? Marvel does what they always do. They went on their creative retreat. Kevin Feige sat everyone down and said, this is not a thing anymore. We need to scrap this completely. They realized they needed to change course, and conveniently, regardless of how well the timing was, Jonathan Major's legal troubles fell right into their lap at that time. So convenient timing or not, it gave them the chance to pivot away from Kang and then switch and start focusing on Doom. But now here's the thing. If you want to reset the MCU and draw people back in, how are you supposed to do that without a big ass event? You can't quietly just start doing a buildup of 10 years of movies again because people are already starting to clock out. Your time was ticking. So whether we like it or not, Doomsday and Secret Wars ended up becoming that reset. Is it messy? Yes. Would it have been messy with Kang also? Honestly, yes, because that storyline wasn't working either. Marvel's thought and job right now is not giving us another Infinity War type beat. It is getting us invested into Secret Wars. That's why the Russos came back. That's why RDJ came back. That's why Cap came back. And is it desperation? Yes. And they know that. But they also knew it was the only way to draw people back in again and be like, what the hell are they doing? But you questioning what the hell they're doing is going to end up putting you in their seat. The trailer that we saw yesterday is honestly the only first 30 to 40 minutes of that movie. And I will make another video breaking it down and showing you how that works out. So is the situation a mess? Yes. There's nobody that can deny that. But I also think it's the only logical path to fix the enormous hole that they dug themselves. Right now, Marvel's job is simple. Get people talking, get people back in the theaters, and get them prepped for Secret Wars. With Brand New Day coming out next week, obviously everyone is ecstatic for the movie, but I also know that everyone is going to stay seated and watch that post-credit to see how it leads into Doomsday. So if that is their goal, they accomplished that. They got us talking and they're putting us in their seats. I genuinely believe by the time that we leave Doomsday, we will all have it explained to a T. We'll end up knowing what Doom's motivations are, how Cap is back. He comes back via Loki. Is it a Tony Stark variant? Is it a Victor Von Doom variant? Who knows? These questions will be answered. After that, it is up to Marvel to never put us in that position again. But they know they messed up, and they know that this is the only way to be able to reset it and get us back on path. And Feige had an interview yesterday talking about how much he's messed up over these last few years. So let's let the man correct himself. And that's my case in point.